Yo guys, what is going on? I am back today with some more screen tear on my BDSP, because why wouldn't I? Hooray. But no, for real, I'm back today with some more shiny hunting. Hooray. Finally. Today, full stream of shiny hunting, no champions today. I mean, I already played champions this morning. Did not go super great. The worst part about champions right now is that there is one Pokemon unavailable to me in the game, and it is argued that that is the strongest Mega in the game. Like, it's not great, you know? It could be better. I just had a realization. Into Floetti, I keep leading Charizard Venusaur, so Venusaur gets sped up, but I can also just Tailwind Whimsicott with Venusaur or another Pokemon to get speed. I should consider doing that more probably. Yeah. Instead of bringing Charizard into a rain team. That's a good one. Just don't give Archelodon anything to hit. Yeah, I like that idea. How are you doing, DTR? How was the community day? Oh, but we already talked about that yesterday. Dude, I had the game open for 2 hours. Hello there, Bob. How are you doing? I had the game open for 2 hours. Nothing. Just absolutely nothing. I leave my house for 5 minutes to almost instantly, like... Are we for real? Was that necessary? I don't know, apparently it was. I'm not sure. It is what it is. Don't say I missed a Conde, Bob, brother. Like, if you barely play the game, then yeah, you're gonna miss events. What a surprise. That's how it works. I do have to say, this season's community days are really nice. I found Shiny Plusle yesterday. I did see that, yeah. That was interesting. Was that your targets? I really don't remember. Did I get any shinies yesterday? Well, yeah, Tink, I guess. I got 2 of those. Why do I keep finding shinies when I'm trading and talking to you in Discord? I don't know. I don't know. Also, DTR, I don't know, you've probably not read the Discord messages, but I was battling Bob yesterday. Bob picked a team specifically to counter mine. I'm running the Charizard Sun team. He had Snow, Rain, and Sandstorm on his team. Especially the Sandstorm being really annoying. He got multiple Quick Claw Rock Slide flinches. Like, to the point where it's genuinely insane, and I still 2-0'd him. Oh. No, that was fantastic. That was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Don't worry, I changed my methods. Right. Now I control 2 weathers. Which is still an interesting choice. I replaced Empoleon, good. That one was an interesting team member. I'm assuming you're Rain and Snow now, right? But you should probably not use them in the same battle, because that'd be kind of weird. May I know your team? Just out of curiosity. Also, I keep encountering Sneaslers with rock moves. I gotta really be aware of that. Mousehold, Frostlash, Archelodon, Pelipper, Sneasler, and Golurk. Golurk? That's an interesting one. I mean, I'm assuming Golurk just mostly Dynamic Punch spams, right? That's his main purpose. Hello there, 5 Palms. What's going on here? I'm shiny hunting. Duh. Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you doing? Ooh, Stone Edge. Stone Edge and Dynamic Punch? Yeah, sounds pretty strong. Nice. Well, I mean, if you can see the numbers, my luck is not that great. It would be nice if I would actually get shiny. 3 separate. I mean, yeah. There are 3 different games, indeed. It's extremely slow, but I found a way to make sure I hit my move. Which is... I feel like... a Golurk would really be good in Trick Room now. Follow me, Focus Sash, Tandemaus. Ooh. Oh. I mean, just so you know, Bob, having Tandemaus on the field boosts Golurk's defenses by 25%, or maybe even 50%, but I think 25%. Okay. You do know that. Come on, shiny R, please. Please. No, never mind. Okay, cool. It's definitely an interesting one. I could see that work. Well, what item does your Golurk has? Is it no, it's not Mega, right? Oh, almost made it run away. No. I don't know, it's definitely an interesting strat. I don't know, I think I played a couple of games today, and I think in the end, I literally just stayed exactly where I was. I'm on Ultra 1, which is pretty cool. Yesterday, I think on the stream, I had that, like, insane win streak. That was kind of crazy. There's one Pokemon in Champions I can't use, and it's Floetti. And it's, of course, the one strongest Mega Evolution, supposedly. Honestly, Gengar counters that really well. Counters what? Floetti? Like, Floetti can't really damage Gengar well. Gengar outspeeds Floetti and probably one-shots it, I would imagine. Come on, shiny Renar. Nope. Like, I lost the game to Floetti today in a really unfortunate way. I completely just mispredicted. Like, I was like, okay, this turn I have Fake Out Pressure on Incineroar. And I can... And, like, I had Charizard at 6 HP. Incineroar at 75%. Against their Incineroar at 50% and their Floetti at 20%. So I was like, I have Fake Out Pressure on my Incineroar. So they're probably gonna protect Floetti. But they're gonna predict that I'm gonna predict that. So I faked out the Floetti anyway, and it protected, and that's how I lost. If I fake outed Dragon Pulse the Incineroar that turn, I don't want to say would have won. I could have won. The second issue was that their Incineroar was faster than mine, so I think I would have still lost if he double Flare Blitzed my Incineroar. Or honestly, we might have tied from recoil. What happens in that situation? If a Pokemon KOs another Pokemon but dies from recoil at the same time, who wins? Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I feel like if you see Redirection and Floetti in the same team, you just gotta lead with Fake Out and your Poison type, right? Like, it just, if that happens, if I see Maushold and Floetti in the same team, I'd probably lead like Incineroar, Venusaur or something. I wish Maushold is Fake Out. Yeah, they can't give Fake Out to everything, man. Fake Out is one of the strongest moves in the game. Alongside, well, Protect is the strongest move, and Follow Me is like also very much up there. Ooh, also Bulb. It might be an idea. I don't know what your moveset on Pelipper is, but give it Wide Guard. That could be really powerful. Although, I don't know in what situation. It has it? Okay, okay. Oh, Feint. That's an interesting one. Fair enough. I don't know. I once had a Pelipper use Wide Guard on me when I used the spread move, and I was like, oh yeah, it learns that. Frick. I mean, I feel like I'm definitely improving. Like, I'm starting to learn more things. It's just an Eternal Protect. Well, first of all, it only has, like, I think APP. And second of all, you know, Pokemon can use single targeting moves. It is strong for sure, but it could be. It's not that powerful. I use it for like Surf. Surf? I rarely see people use Surf. I'd imagine it's good against Rock Slide or maybe opposing Frostlass Blizzards. I mean, you're sure it would work against Surf, but why would you click Surf on a Pelipper? That just sounds stupid. Bum, 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 bum. And a Napoleon I could just spam. Wait, does Wide Guard prevent your own Surf from hitting? Or just the opposing Surf? Oh, okay, I did not know that. But, at the same time, Pelipper resists Surf. And it doesn't deal that much damage to begin with, because of how spread out it is. I mean, sure, it works, but... How the hell do you get +6 special attack, Bob? What? On Empoleon? Competitive idiot Incineroar? Yeah, okay, but that's an idiot. You're not gonna find people that do that in Ultra League, right? You'd hope. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. You still lure it down. Interesting. I saw a clip today of somebody leading Incineroar into competitive Milotic and Defiant King Gambit. That was kind of funny. Come on, shiny R. This is the third R today. We've not seen an E yet, which is interesting. But come on, just be shiny, please. Please. Oh. Also, can't you use, like, something with Empoleon that lowers one of its stats? I'd like my team to have slow Pokemon so Trick Room can work in my favor. Yeah, I put minimum speed on my King Gambit, so if I have an opponent with Trick Room, King Gambit can cause some havoc. My Incineroar is also pretty slow. I have, I think, no or very little speed investment in it. The rest of my team is focused on being fast though, which is questionable. I wish also rank 1 again with a 4-win streak. Dang. I've not dropped out of Ultra rank 1. I don't drop out of ranks, but I don't know. I'm so close to Master, but not quite there yet. Haven't hit Ultra rank yet, fair enough. Everyone goes at their own pace. I'm also assuming you have not consumed every single Wolfie Click video of the past 3 years. I haven't played enough. Fair, fair. I am now thinking about swapping out Incineroar for Sneasler. I don't know. Like, Incineroar is so strong, supposedly. It's Intimidate plus, Fake Out plus, Boarding Shots. Nah, I don't know. I also really need to give my Incineroar Protect so I can actually Earthquake when Guard Jump is next to it. I had a game where a Pelipper missed 4 Hurricanes in a row. Oof. I had a game where my opponent got 3 Quick Claw Rock Slide flinches in a row. That was cringe. Dexnav is an easy mindless method to do with champions. I would not say that, personally. Oh, was that me? Yes, that was you, Bob. That was such BS, bro. That was so... And I still won, by the way. E. I grew at the last 4 habitats. Fair enough. As you should. I have not played Pokopia in a bit, I'm gonna be honest. It's been like over a week since my last habitat. I have been working on the Minecraft video. I want to upload it in a week, and I have basically everything recorded. Basically. Everything. Not everything. All I need is 3 RNG. Oof. That sucks. You know, if you really want to finish the game and just finish the final habitat DTR, time cheating is an option. I know you don't like doing it, but it's up to you. Just want to put that one out there. But it's not time cheating. What do you mean, but it's not time cheating? It's relic and glowing spot luck. Yes, and you can only get so many per day. So if you get all of your relics and spots in the day, you can time cheat to the next day and do it all again. I love an easily destroyed opponent's winning strategy and they rage quit. Dude, I have done that as well today. There was one opponent where in the first turn, I just completely shut down their strategy and they just gave up after turn 1. Which was so interesting. I never give up after turn 1. Well, maybe unless I KO both, they KO both of my Pokemon in one turn without me doing anything, but that doesn't really happen. I never give up before I cannot win anymore. Well, unless he literally attacks his own Pokemon or something like that, but I'm just assuming he won't do that. if there is a way to win, I will continue battling. But I mean, if it's literally impossible, then I give up. I didn't realize Prankster Trick Room wasn't priority. It's not? Should be. Does Revenge of Sleep Powder? Wouldn't you like to know, Bob? Also, Ted told me yesterday to put Weather Ball in my Venusaur. I'm removing that. I need to remove that. Oh, that makes sense, ETR. No, you're right. You're right. That is a good point. I forgot that. I also always have to watch out. If I lead Whimsicott and they lead like Incineroar, their Incineroar could fake out my Whimsicott and prevent me from setting up Tailwind. Oh, that's what happened that one game that made them rage quit. They were leading Whimsicott Floetti. Their Floetti protected, and I led Charizard Incineroar. That's what happened. They protected Floetti, I faked out Whimsicott so it couldn't set up Tailwind, and then Heatwave the Whimsicott to death. And then they gave up immediately. Does Feint have priority? I have no clue, Bob. Google it, or literally look it up in the game. Turn 1, Protect and Psychic Terrain. Turn 2, Tailwind, Psychic move. Fair enough. Just a thing, isn't Psychic Terrain way better to set up with an ability rather than a move? I don't know what Psychic Terrain setters there are. I'm pretty sure it's Meowstic Mega that has the ability. I'm not sure actually, I don't know. No one can, okay. Just gotta wait for Indeedee to be added to the game. I think if Indeedee gets added to the game, I might run Indeedee Armor Rouge, to be honest. Sounds like a fun team. Also, like, the current meta is not really designed against it. I mean, I guess there's Incineroar and Bishar, Kingambit. No, Indeedee's not in. Because otherwise Indeedee could do that. I wanted to run an Indeedee Armor Rouge team, but Indeedee wasn't in the game, so I couldn't. Also, Urshifu is so heavily nerfed in this game, which I really love, because if Urshifu ever gets added to the game, I can't use it. So I'm happy he got nerfed quite badly. He is still really powerful, but not nearly as powerful as he was in the last 2 gens. Another R. Hello. Be shiny, please. Before 400, maybe? Could be cool. No? Okay. In my singles team, I have an Alone Rush with Electric Field Thing move. An ability where double speed in electric terrain, and a move who doubles power in terrain. Damn, fair enough. I've not touched singles at all yet. I'm gonna be honest, I have not touched singles at all. Also, I had a question in my head today. Has anybody ever qualified to Worlds in 2 different games? And if just end, what the heck? Oh, it's back. What the heck? What just happened? That was really cursed. Hello there, Sposar. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hand purple blue piece. Yes. I don't know why Streamlabs does not have YouTube emotes. It's weird. Do you want to battle again later today? I don't know. I really have to work on... I have not worked on school in so long. I really need to do that today. Also want to start editing my Minecraft video. So I don't know. I'll keep trying till I win. Bruh. Where am I going? Further down, apparently. Right? Yeah. Or D. I don't want no D. D's nuts. Ha! Got him! I really was not hoping to go double odds for this unknown, man. The last unknown better be under odds, bro. If it is not, I'ma cry. Also, BDSP is getting quite far with encounters. Still no shiny. Another R. Today seems to be kind of an R day, where R is more appearing. We've seen 5 Rs and 1 E in half an hour. That's a pretty fast encounter rate, and a lot of Rs. I don't know, it could just be luck. It probably is. Are you finding shinies? No. No, I wish. 2400 BDSP encounters, hooray! I wish I are finding shinies. Found a shiny yet in Champions? No. I really just do recruits for the daily mission, and then I just choose the first Pokemon and then don't touch it. That is my strategy. Like, I don't care for the Pokemon that I can recruit. I'm never gonna use them. I don't care for any of them, bro. I'm staying, like, I don't know, I really just do the recruits for the things, for the daily challenges. I really don't care for the recruits other than that. I don't think I've logged in since 10 AM though, which is, I think, when the challenges reset. Imagine almost having a full shiny living formulas but not owning a shiny in every game you own. Well, that's impossible, but for me. I can't own a shiny in every game that I own. Yeah. Also, I have a lot more Pokemon games than you do, my man, so that's also kind of a very unfair comparison. Another R, goddamn. Alright, sure. I'll take. Are you shiny? No. He is not, unfortunately. I wonder, out of all the games that I own, out of all the games that I have, which ones have I never gotten a shiny in? Let me see. I mean, gold, for sure. I am pretty confident I've never found a shiny in Ruby. I think either Diamond or Pearl I've never found a shiny in, probably. One of the two. Another E. There's probably at least black or white. I probably have not found a shiny in, if I had to guess. I don't think I've ever found a shiny in Let's Go Eevee. Do you think the odds are known yet? Yeah, I think so. I think you can probably just Google that now and find a Reddit thread that tells you the odds, or Twitter. I don't know, one of them two probably. Pokemon Champions shiny odds. Well, there could be one in 4096. I think a lot of people are saying they're probably not boosted. I still have no reason to believe they're boosted either. Like, Bob, do you even know how many Pokemon you've encountered so far? You might have just been lucky. Less than 500. I mean, that's still a good amount. I definitely think they could just be full odds, 1 in 4096. I mean, the thing is, if you wanted to, like, how many encounters could I do right now if I really wanted to? The cooldown is 24 hours, right? Like, I genuinely could do at least 200 encounters right now if I wanted to. In, like, 5 minutes. So many people are finding shinies. Yeah, so many people are playing the game, Bob. Do it? No. Like, there are millions of people playing the game. Literally, in the tutorial... Okay, the tutorial I'm pretty sure shiny locked. But, like, you can... Everybody can get an easy 20 to 30 encounters a day. And the thing is, in most Pokemon games, people don't really do many encounters. Because why would they? Especially competitive players. But now that all competitive players are doing encounters a lot... All of a sudden, a lot more encounters are done and a lot more shinies are found. So, I don't know. That could have something to do with it. I believe they're full odds. Like, I haven't found anything, DTR hasn't found anything, nobody in the Discord has found anything apart from you, Bob. If you count all of our encounters together, they're probably at least over 2,000. So, one person having found one shiny, yeah, makes sense. Is there one in 4096? I think that makes sense. Hi. What do you mean by that? Oh. Oh, also, I finally unlocked the Dragon Tamer title. Yippee! Guys, if Haxorus gets added to the game, do I try and use Haxorus competitively? I don't know. At the very least, it's close team sheets. Most people will not know what the frick a Haxorus does. But, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be so bad. If it was in the current meta, it would already be pretty bad. I don't know. I have a question. Womp womp. Too bad. Also, I wanted to ask, is there any flying Pokemon that has Levitate? But yes, there is. What are those type tickets? Yeah, I saw that as well. I think you can just do a recruit with only that type appearing, or that type appearing more boosted. That's my guess. I almost used one on accident, and I was like, what the heck is that? That's my guess. I don't know. Again, I personally really don't care for the recruitment system in Champions. I'm never going to use recruited Pokemon. So I just don't really care. But it's cool. It's a cool system. Is it? I don't know. When bulk kick gets added, I will do my best to make it good. Good luck with that, bro. I don't know how well Palkia is gonna be against Calyrex against Koraidon, Miraidon, Zamazenta, Necrozma. Maybe Necrozma, Lunala, Kyogre, and Groudon Primal. Like, yeah, Palkia's cool, but don't expect too much from it. It is, like, out of restricted Pokemon, it's a really weak one. Turn 1 Mega Rayquaza, Drago, Meteor. But mine will be shiny, ooh. I'm pretty sure Origin Palkia has seen some use, so that might be usable, I suppose. I'm not sure though. Origin Palkia can't have a held item, which is also not that great. I have a fun idea. Aren't you a fun guy? What's your fun idea? I still never have found a shiny Palkia. How? How? It's honestly impressive. I turn 1 Mega Rayquaza, Draco Meteor, then Oranguru Instruct. All fun and games until the fact is that half the Pokemon will be Fairy types once Mega Rayquaza gets added to the game. And Protect still exists. So... how will that Oranguru survive? It's pretty slow mon, yeah, it's good. A Focus Sash. Yeah, fair. I'm trying to, like, if we get a double restricted format... oh, I suppose the double restricted format that's gonna get added first is gonna be Primals and Megas. So it's just gonna be Mega Rayquaza and either one of the Primals that I'll have on my team. Double Blizzards. Well, one of those is dead. So that's not really working, Bob. Also would like to point out that Mega Rayquaza is not double weak to ice. He is single weak to ice. Is Mega Evolution before? No, after. That is one tech I always use against rain teams. I know that if I lead with Charizard Venusaur, I have the sun on the first turn. So what I usually end up doing if I do that is I Mega Evolve Protect Charizard, attack with Venusaur, who gets a massive speed boost. Then the next turn they bring in their Pelipper, and I switch out to probably Incineroar. Or something else. That is usually my strategy in that situation. Because I know on turn 1 I will have the sun up. There's nothing they can do about it. I might have to mute up in a second. Might. It's also really... Charizard is also really good in the Frostlass, as Bob figured out. Hold up. DTR? What are you talking about? Psyduck is not in the game, you know that, right? Turn 2 swap in Psyduck Blizzard? You know, I'm assuming you're talking about Psyduck to remove the weather effects. Why not Altaria? Sounds a bit more powerful. Also, I mean, I just don't see... Just don't Mega turn 1. If you're gonna protect anyway, why would you already Mega? That just sounds silly. I do remember on launch day or the day after, I lost one game due to the Mega turn order not being correct yet. I'm happy that that's one of the first bugs they fixed. Pokemon Mega Evolving in a random order was quite bad. It very much made the game a 50-50. That is an R. Number 399. We're one encounter away from 400. Oh, dudes. Why is the second to last unknown going this far over odds when like the fourth to last went like so much further as well? I don't know what I did to get all the bad luck all at once at the end of my Shiny Living Form decks. Like, I'm also just gonna be honest. I don't know how much faith I have in completing the Shiny Living Form decks by August 30th anymore. That was the plan, but I don't know, man. Like, I need to get, like, Shaman and Deoxys soon, or, you know what, Jirachi. If I get Jirachi, I still have faith. If I get Jirachi, I think I might still have faith, but if I'm just not getting Jirachi, I should maybe shiny on Jirachi more, and also maybe shiny on it off-stream from time to time. Which really isn't a terrible idea. It's just setting that up is really annoying. You know, one thing I guess I could do with Jirachi, if I do 100 off stream, just record every single encounter separately. Like, an encounter is gonna take quite a while. I don't need to record constantly, I guess. That is a pretty decent strategy, I suppose. E for number 400. If I can encounter it and not walk into a wall, that's really cool. Thanks, game. Yeah. Oh. Dudes, why is my shiny look so bad, man? I don't know. I really don't know my shiny luck anymore, man. I don't really have faith in my ability to get shinies anymore. Like, I am 9 shinies away from a fully completed Shiny Living Form next in the main games. From shiny hunting only. But this ending is just actually taking forever, which is just so unfortunate. Maybe I will do some Jirachi hunting off stream today. I guess it's an option. I don't know exactly how I would set it up, I suppose. I can think of a way to set it up, I suppose. That's fine. While I'm working on, I don't know, school stuff and editing stuff. I could do that, I suppose. Hello there, Scare One. Bro, WTF. What's up? What do you mean, WTF? The amount of encounters I've done for Shaman? Yeah. No. Valid crash out. When you get Jirachi, you can just wish for more shinies, I think. If only it worked like that, Penguin. Welcome to the stream, dude. How are you doing? The thing is, I would not be surprised if Jirachi is gonna be like my final shiny apart from like Gabite or Garchomp. But maybe not. I'd be down. It would be cool if it worked like that. Maybe once I get Jirachi. I mean, like, it's just not how luck works. But like, after I get my next shiny, surely I'm gonna go on a bit of a lucky streak, right? After the immense unlucky streak I've had recently. It's just insane. Unknown over double odds, Shaman over double odds, Deokus over double odds. Okay, Jirachi's not over double odds, but I hope that will never happen. Just pray. Right. Yeah, that was your strategy when we played in Champions against each other. You prayed for Quickla, exactly. That was such BS, bro. Doing Gengar, Tritini, Soul Silver, 16 member when I get there. Ooh. Do you keep track of encounters? Because, I don't know, my luck is just actually tremendous. Deoxys and Shaman together are over 5 times odds, and it's just... bleh. My luck is just non-existent. Could be worse. I mean, yeah, it's going worse. Every encounter I do, my luck is getting worse. That is what is happening. Just gonna put Quick Claw on Hatterene, but that's just wishful thinking. I personally am very much against using Quick Claw. Like, it's... I suppose it's not terrible. Honestly, I'm putting Quick Claw on King Gambit. Right? I currently have Choppleberry on King Gambit. Guess what? It got one-shot by Sneasler anyway. So what's the point? My Garchomp's Habanberry has come in clutch multiple times. King Gambit's Choppleberry is useless. I might as well give it Quick Claw. It's the slowest Pokemon on my team. You're totally, like, due for a double on screen. No. No, that's... I'm not due for almost nearly. I don't know if you realize how much luck that requires. I've done that once, I want to say, right? Or twice. Yeah, that's for 64 million exactly. Like, that's unbelievably lucky. I once got Bronzer and Dusclops within 5 seconds of each other. Okay, if you count Scarlet Violet, I've done it a lot of times. Not counting Scarlet Violet though. I've done it once with Bronzor in Auras and Dusclops in XY. That was insane. I've had 2 shiny patches in BDSP. Oh, I've done it. Yeah, okay, I've done it in Pokevator a couple of times. I've done it in Pokevator, I think twice, right? That was on a 40 chain though, which is kind of believable, I suppose. I also want to do it in Hoarding at some point, bro. At some point, I'm gonna do it in Hoarding. I believe. I don't know. I'm always hoping today's the day I get a shiny, or maybe even 2, but it never happens. And that is fine. As long as it does happen one day, you know. I once hatched a shiny Eevee, evolved it, sent it out in battle, and got a full out shiny. Yeah, but back to back is so much more likely to happen. Like, getting 2 Pokemon at the same time, if we're talking strictly 1 in 8,000, right? Which is not the case. Getting 2 shinies at once is 1 in 64 million. Getting 2 shinies back to back is 1 in 8,000. Is that... Nah, it's not really accurate, is it? No, I guess they're both the same rarity. Yeah, I guess they are both the same rarity, to be fair, I guess. No, never mind. That was wrong of me to say. They're both rare, and they're both never gonna happen to me again. I don't believe, right? If I go live tomorrow and I get Shaman and Deoxys at the same time, yeah, you're right, Bob. You're right. That's why I already said 10 times that my math was just not accurate. Your friend got a Shundo D-Max Trapinch. Damn. Their 10th Shundo. God damn, in a couple of weeks, let's be honest, in a couple of months, I'll have my, what, 4th? I think? I mean, within 78 days, or else I'm boned. 4-star. And shiny. Yeah, for now I have 3. I will get a 4th within 78 days. I could have had a 5th if I spent money, but no thanks. Pretty sure I could have had a Shaman, no? Do I not have like a shiny Shaman that is like 10, 15, 15 or something? Yeah, it's actually 10, 15, 15. You want to know what that 1 in a million was? Sure, Bob. Being born? Now that's way rarer than 1 in a million, I think. I don't know. My worst thing is probably just finding Pokerus in Gen 3 to 4 a few times over the years. Oh, I have found like Pokerus in like... I found it in XY. Or in X specifically, I guess. I then found it in Sun and Moon. I found it in Sword Shield. I found it in BDSP. I found it in Scarlet and Violet. I don't know how, but I keep finding Pokerus everywhere without trading. Like, damn. Oh, shiny with a rare mark. Fair enough. I mean, it's like, you can't say what the rarest thing that ever happened to you is. Because the fact that I have a shiny with a specific IV spread is 1 in a billion gajillion, you know? Oh, almost encountered that. Oh yeah, and it also came with this specific ability, this gender, and this nature, which makes it even more rare. Like, You can always... Oh, guys, I have a shiny Spinda. That's the rarest thing that ever happened to me. A shiny Spinda with that pattern? That's rare. Like, I don't know, you can't really measure rarity in Pokemon. Because, like, you can always just add more things to make it more rare. So saying what your... I mean, what's the rarest thing that can... I got a shiny female Pinkatink, is that rare? In Pokemon Go? No, not at all. Not at all. It's guaranteed female, isn't it? I don't know, the rarest thing that can probably happen... I mean, okay, there is no rarest thing that can happen. The rarest thing that can happen in one encounter... What is the rarest thing that can happen in one encounter? Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, it starts off with a horde of 5 shiny identical Spinda. One of which has Pokéross and perfect IVs. It starts off with that. Yeah, exactly, Penguin. But then what, like, you can make the encounter rarer by hitting certain, like, super rare moves. Or hell, have six Pokemon on your team, all with 95% accurate moves, and miss all of them. Until the last 4, you hit the last 4 to KO the 4 Spinda, and then you catch the one that has the perfect IVs and Pokéross. That's gotta be one of the rarest things possible, right? Don't run, don't run, don't run. Oh, Lord. Help, where do I go to be safe? If that does happen, it'll probably be the worst thing to ever happen in human history. Which is, again, false, Bob. Just the fact that the universe existed in such a way that we are all currently alive is way rarer than that to happen. As a matter of fact, that happening is a part of it. So the entire universe would still be rarer than that, because that's a part of the universe. Horde of identical shiny IV Spinda horde? Well, identical shiny IV... There's no way to check the IVs of the Spinda. You need to have one Spinda in there with perfect IVs. That's the only thing you can get. Also, now that I think about it, aren't Spinda's patterns and IVs determined by each other? So if you get identical patterns, doesn't that also guarantee identical IVs and identical gender and everything else? Probably, right? Shiny cellular organism. You mean Solosis? What? I don't really know how Spina's patterns are decided in Gen 6. I'll be honest. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bada bum. There are patterns that look identical. Yeah, I know, no. That's a good point. Is that also true in Gen 6 though? Like with pixelated sprites, that's 100% the case. But is that the true with 3D model? Is that the case with 3D models too? Or do they simply shift by like a millimeter? I don't know. Why did you catch an unknown? Because pressing X and A is what I usually do to menu stuff. But so I tried to start a horde instead of to run away. Also, I've done this before, by the way. I've never actually caught the unknown doing this. I've done this a lot of times before accidentally. Like now I press X, A. But in a battle, that throws a ball. And also this was just for good luck, because now my next unknown Arn or S will be shiny. You know. I should have done this sooner probably, but oh well. Okay, should I go to the E floor? Should I just do some E encounters for funsies? It gives me nostalgia on this gives me nostalgia. Unknown question mark was my first ever full odds hunt. Very interesting. You know what's gonna give me nostalgia? Going back to the Gabite Friend Safari. Are you serious? No way. I know. You know what? Let's go to the E room. Shall we? Just for fun. Just do a couple of encounters in the E room, see how that goes. Oh, which game is this? It's this game. I don't know how to go down though, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the path. Oh. Oh. Top right. Lower left. Top right. Top left. Top left. Okay. F. R. I don't have a repel on. It's top right. Top left now, I think, to get to E. I don't hunt took a grueling oh no, Bob. Not a full odds hunt taking a whole 5 hours. Oh no. Top right for I, and then top left for E. I think this is E here. I can't hoard on this tile. My bad. Horde? Shut up, Bob. I'm using Sweet Scent. E. Just a couple of encounters. Just like for the rest of the day, I'll be on this floor. Unless I do something stupid and have to reset the game, then I'll be back upstairs. Amazing. Ooh, I just came up with 2 titles for the shorts for the 2 unknown. Which only works if I get R first. Tell us. Are you shiny unknown? And every shiny unknown is mine. Because in case you're not aware, every single one of my unknown shorts starts with the letter of the shiny. Lame? Oh, my bad. I wonder if there's any way to find them in the massive pile of shorts that I have. I don't think so. Because I don't have unknown in every one of them. Can I tell you an opinion? No, Bob, you cannot. You are completely unable to do that. What titles would you give the shorts, DTR? You could also call it the R one. I could say rare, shiny, unknown. I don't know. The ending of The Last of Us was disappointing. Good for you, Bob. Thanks for that opinion. Is that an opinion or a fact, though? That's also a good question. If the entire world shares an opinion, is it a fact? Apparently there's a season 3 coming 2027, but I don't want to wait so long. But yes. Very interesting. I don't think there will be ever anything that the entire world agrees on, though. That is never gonna happen in humanity, right? Well, unless there are like 2 people left on the planet, I guess. Well, that is a fact because it has nothing to do with opinions. They sure are living quite a while for the last of humanity. What, The Last of Us? Is that about a video game? I really don't know what The Last of Us is. I have genuinely no clue what the show is about. About fungus. Haha. You're a fun guy, Bob. Oh, guys, here we go. It's an R. Brrr. Let's try not to scare it away, shall we? Oh. Are you shiny? No. Ah! I don't want to continue anymore. Oh. I am this close to completing the shiny living form next. I can't quit now, but you don't know how badly I want to. It's the ending. It's so bad. It's so slow. My shiny look is garbage. It's just not great. It's not meant for me. It's about the cordyceps fungus. Sure. Totally. Speaking of fungus, I've been making some fungi in Cookie Clicker. Yippee! I went 2 hours yesterday, no shiny, then got all 3 in 15 minutes. Damn. Oh, I did something very similar. Only I got 2 in 5 minutes instead. Oh, shiny background specifically. Oh, fair enough. No, I don't know. I got like 1 background encounter yesterday in total, I think. I don't know. How many shiny backgrounds do I have? I had 1 that I traded away to somebody that collects shiny backgrounds. Shiny background. Oh, I have quite a couple. I've got Pheromosa, Toxtricity, Kyurem, Gimmighoul, 7 Pikachu, Psyduck, Eevee, Grookey, Ho-Oh, Honedge, Ditto, and Scorbunny. It's not bad, I suppose. Are all the Community Day backgrounds the same now? That's very interesting. Cool. I have 7 Pikachu with shiny backgrounds. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. V. Oh, dude, my shiny luck is just so bad, man. Like, have I been really lucky earlier this year? Like, I really don't remember, honestly. Once I'm done with the shiny living decks, I'm gonna take a break from streaming for a bit, which y'all already know. During that time, I might actually work on a video of my shiny statistics. Just get every single shiny, just check out, was I lucky or unlucky? Now, I currently have no clue, absolutely zero clue whether I'm lucky or unlucky. So once I do the research, there's about a 63% chance that I'm lucky. And a 36% chance that I'm unlucky. I am curious. I don't know. The thing is that I will never truly know the answer because I don't keep track of encounters in Scarlet Violet. It's the only game I did not keep track of encounters though, I think. Yeah. I also can't wait for Gen 10 to make shiny hunting all of these Pokemon that I still need super easy, and I'm just gonna cry or something. I don't know. Oh, I also just realized, I just thought of a way I can set up shiny hunting Jirachi super easily, but my freaking GameCube cable is not that long. It might be, but it's just inconvenient. I did not think about the stupid GameCube cable. Ugh. That it needs to be attached to. What do I have to do this? All I really need to do for school today is like send a mail or something. I don't need to do a whole lot for school today, I don't think. Oh, I need to apply for a job somewhere as well. This music sucks. Good for you, Bob. Guys, job applications are a thing. What the frick? What am I doing with my life? Help! Help! Help me! The good thing is, I suppose, is once you apply for one job, you can just use the exact same application for the next one. That's a good one, you know? Ricky Bob. To prepare for the future. I'm gonna be so honest, I don't think I'm gonna bald before I'm 60. I could jinx it with that, I don't know, but... Cover letters aren't like that. I don't know what the heck a cover letter is. Then you have 2 kids and be bald. You think I'm gonna have 2 kids, Bob? Very interesting. Which one is bald? Probably this one. Bruh. Bruh. Dice. Oh, Dice's model was shown there. Yeah, exactly. Really cool. Yes, you will have 2 children. Very interesting. It's also cursed how part of my hair, like part of the hoodie, are also gone. Oh, why is my forehead so massive? Yippee! Oh, also, what do y'all think of the new, I added images for every one of the redeems, and I color-coded them. I've not even looked at that yet myself. What do y'all think about that? I just saw that. Pretty cool, yeah. Also, some sound alerts had sound alert parentheses, and some sound alerts were just the name of the sound alert. It was also really cursed, so I just changed some stuff with the redeems. And I also added the put shiny on model redeem. Funny how there now has become a shiny Pokemon. It's always been, no, okay, not always. It's been there for a while though. Another R. That is a really stupid spot that I'm not gonna get to in time. Let's hope it doesn't run. No, I'm gonna go get it. There we go, I can get that. During those Raider streams, it was there? Wow. Which Raider streams are you talking about, bro? Now when I was chaining heat more, it probably wasn't. No, it was not. Sure. Sure, buddy. Hello there, Mel. What the hell's going on with you? Somebody redeemed me to be bald. Yeah, it happens. Welcome to the stream, Mel. How are you doing? Somebody? Yes, Bob, somebody. My cap cards were stolen? What the hell are cap cards? Oh, capture cards? How were they stolen? How does that happen? You are prime balding age? Sure. Sure. Why not, I suppose. Who the hell would want to steal capture cards? That most certainly is an interesting one. Never saw them delivered but said they were. Can't you refund? At that point? That is very interesting. Oh. No. No shiny ore, please. Also, a genuine question, Mel. What age range do you think is prime balding age? I am now kind of curious on what your opinion on that is. Move to Belgium, because that's so much safer for sure. 1 to 2. Right, right. Definitely. 35 to death? Fair. You think I'm in that age group? 35 to death? Damn. It's crazy. Yes. Pushing 40. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Being in that age range and still living at home is kind of crazy. But sure. Because we don't are Europe's heart of criminal organizations. I fear it could be me. Yeah, but you have different circumstances, DTR. Which I don't know if that is a nice thing to say or not, but it's different for you. I'm just a guy that will have a job probably, presumably, soon. Kinda wanna make more fan art of you. I was gonna say, I'm not against that. I might be. Depends on the type of fan art, I guess. My parents are for it if needed. They build me a little house on their lawn. I was gonna say something, but I don't know. I was gonna say, can't you just get a girlfriend or a wife to move in with so you don't have to live alone? But that might be easier said than done, I suppose. Ah, my bad, bro. Also, guys, who the frick is Lear? Lear? Who? Hack's girlfriend arc. I was not talking about myself, I was talking about DTR. This very well could be the last Omega Ruby encounter today. Alpha Sapphire, whatever. 404 not found. Yep, the shiny is not found indeed. Cool. What the frick, Mel? Just what the frick is all I can say to that, I think. Rarest RNG is Hack's getting girlfriend. Okay, yeah, sure, I suppose I'm the scapegoat, why not? Bad luck shiny hunting actually means you're due for a good job hunt. Oh, I'm not worried about that. Personally. I'm working, I will start working in a field where there's a massive shortage of people, so... I think I'll be fine. Oh, that's a prediction you made, right, Bob? You said that at some point. You predicted something like that. Yeah, I remember. Become a 911 operator? I don't think that pays very well, does it? I don't know, actually. That's also super stressful, probably. I feel Bob will be homeless for 1 week. Nah, but Bob is kind of in the same situation as you are, DTR. So I don't know about that. I feel like Bob will continue living with his parents till he's like 50. I don't know though. Oh, nice. Do you disagree, Bob? Kinda wanna get a job, though I'm not like very hireable right now. That's interesting. Till I'm 30. 30 is I think reasonable. I think usually in the current economy, you should probably aim to move out before 30. I think that is fair. Like, much earlier than that is just not possible. Unless you rent, which is... there are also plenty of reasons to not do that. Won't houses be way worse in 6 years? Possibly? It truly depends on what happens. I'll get into politics, become leader of Belgium, and take over the entire world. I should make a YouTube house where we can all be one happy family. No thanks. I'd rather live alone. Please do. To who did you say that, DTR? To Bob? I don't know. Like, birth rates are declining. Less and less people are looking for houses. I mean, that's not happening yet, but it will probably eventually happen, you'd think. More houses are being built. I also feel like people aren't living as long as they used to. Like, 5 to 10 years ago. I don't know. I don't know. Housing politics with hacks. Yeah. Still going up. That's literally what I said. Unless you're referring to something else. So, I mean, it's hard to say, but like, I feel like people have recently realized how bad the housing crisis is, and everywhere around me I see so many houses being built and apartments. It's kind of crazy. You know what would help? Saying every person is allowed to own at most one house. That would help. Oh yeah, absolutely, Bob. Extreme trying to communicate, impossible. What is 2027 factorial DTR? Wait, Hex, you're onto something. Yeah, but that's never gonna happen, because like every politician owns multiple houses, I'm pretty sure. So like, it's a cool idea, it's just never gonna actually work. Big number, thanks DTR, appreciate it. (2027 factorial has 5,825 digits. The number of zeros at the end is 505. Sick. Cool. Maybe you should get into politics. I'd vote for you. Yeah, unfortunately you can't vote for me. Because I cannot run for politician in Sweden and you can't vote in the Netherlands. Sorry, that doesn't really work, does it? I would also not run in politics, bro. I don't understand that crap at all. I think you can actually. Really? That's a thing in Sweden? That's crazy. I will tax the rich and make it harder for the rich to leave the country, and if they illegally try to leave, they will be charged with tax evasion. Yeah, but they'll be out of the country, Bob, so what are you gonna do then? Oh, you would start a war for that. That's a good point. They can just pay the tax evasion fee. That's a good point as well. You just have to be a citizen. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but it'll make 75% of their wealth. Also, I'm wondering, what are you taxing, Bob? Are you gonna take their stocks away from them? The government is now gonna own stocks? That is an interesting one. We just need to literally eat the rich. And what's that gonna do? Spawn new rich people? Like, if Jeff Bezos gets eaten, somebody takes over Amazon and becomes almost just as rich as him. Like, I don't know if that's a great solution. Make my tummy unwell. Probably also, yeah. Are either Prime Minister what the Dutch like to do on a Monday morning? Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna do one more Shaman encounter and one more Unknown in PTSP, and then that's gonna be it for me for today. So, yeah, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with some more shiny hunting, and I'll see you guys then.